Just want to say very quickly, similarly, I think many of us on this committee appreciate the bipartisan work, and let it be an outpost for bipartisanship in a sea of partisanship that we now have up in this body. And I really hope that that continues. And a lot of us, myself included, were very invested in getting some bipartisan work done on this issue. It's new. It's the exact kind of thing that the Senate should be weighing in on, and to make it sustainable and durable, it should be bipartisan. And I'm just disappointed that we're here where we are, and it just feels like the White House came in on top of everything and said, well, you're doing this work and you're being diligent and you're being the deliberative body, but we want what we want. And so we're going to shortcut what you're doing and turn this into a partisan issue when it doesn't have to be. I would just say the ethics piece to me is a big part of it. And I just think if we're honest with ourselves, if any president, Democrat or Republican, had earned what I understand to be $867 million off of various cryptocurrencies, I know the other side of the aisle would be having a conniption if this had been Joe Biden or Barack Obama. It's just an enormous amount of money. 336 million of that is just from his meme coin. We have to address that issue. It's like a glaring issue. And I get it. Lots of politicians do lots of things. It's just so obvious. And I understand that's hard, but that is the job of a separate branch of government, to push back on that kind of abuse of power. Number two, the CFTC, it's supposed to have 5 commissioners. You've said it yourself, Chairman, which I appreciate. Make it be bipartisan. Handing over responsibility for oversight of this bill to one guy who, in his own confirmation hearing in front of our committee, was very open about being very pro-crypto industry, just doesn't give confidence that, again, we're going to have appropriate, balanced oversight on a very new issue. And then thirdly, I want to associate myself with what Senator Moran and others have suggested, the national security side of this. While we're talking about these things as policy issues, let's not forget that back home, any hospital of ours that's been ransomed, any K through 12 school, any unit of government that's been ransomed has always been paying in cryptocurrencies that usually dump out in places like Russia or China or North Korea. So we need, if not in our bill, in the companion bill, real national security language in order to protect ourselves and our people. With those things, I'm here to sign on to that bill. I'm sad that we're having a partisan markup, but look forward to getting back to real bipartisan work on this issue.